All right, checking to make sure that everything is coming through okay. We are good. Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Salisbury Anarchy. If you're watching before and you're confused, we were not live before, now we are. So we're going to quickly just say hello to the boys here, because we did do an introduction for that pre-recording. And then we're going to dive right into the Battle of Netley Marsh. We're going to start with our new face on screen here, Zach.
Hello, I'm Zach, and I'll be playing Sir Hugon of Newton Manor, a new knight on the battlefield. Just knighted the other day, really, and hopefully doesn't die horribly in his first real combat encounter, being a massive battle. But we'll see. His smile will get him through, I'm sure.
As one might expect, of course. Mark.
Hello, I'm Mark, aka The Catch Me Owl, and today I will be playing Sir Florence of Idmiston, Baron of the Axe, and Earl of Ascalon? I forget what we called it. Devon, that's it. The Earl of Devon. That's me.
I would say you lose it automatically if you can't name it after 5 sessions. So. And Liam.
Sacre bleu. Hi, everybody. I am Liam, as Bob mentioned. I am playing Baron Virgil of Devices, aka Lord Marshal of Salisbury, parentheses, interim. So we're very much looking forward to Virgil's first real, not his first action, military action as Marshal, but his first battle as Marshal. I'm pretty sure at least one of us is going down by the end of this fight, so we're going to see.
It's fair. Like, we will see. I can't say. That's the beauty about these games, is I can't say. If these games are done right, I shouldn't be able to say. That's the rule of the GM. So let's go ahead and spice up the music, because this is way too chill for battle. And we can go from there. All right. I'm also going to briefly shut the window because I can hear kids, and that's probably going to come through my mic. Give me a sec.
If it helps, I'm not hearing it.
As the armies converge at the mouth of the water, you see a sea of Saxon longships. Some have already hit the bay and are starting to enter, and they're not being contested currently. As they start to move out, this is then the call for the first charge. So we need to know from the perspective of Hugon and Virgil, are you part of this here first charge?
That's a great question.
Is Salisbury aiming to be part of the first charge?
Salisbury,
and not everyone.
Salisbury, for sure, Virgil's going to argue for that. I have an 18 in Reckless.
Okay.
And I don't think it really matters for Hugon. He's going to follow his commanders.
Okay. There is no Florence in this current action. That we will see from his perspective very shortly. So we will focus on the first charge with Hugon and Virgil. I am going to quickly add a token for Hugon because I think we need to see that lovely face because he's a new character and that's important, right? So give me a sec. All right. And some of this. And cross your fingers. Hey, look at that. We got Hugon there. All right, we've got all our friendly faces as this battle is underway. We are in the first round of battle. We're going to go ahead and proceed from here. We will start. The general roles were already performed, so we know exactly what round who won where.
Interesting.
Yeah. So we will start with the first charge to break against the Saxons who've landed on the shore already. And if you want a quick reference, you can go to the map of England, or you can look here. I'm not sure what the actual bay is, but this is just beside like just south of Sarum. There's an inlet that goes in, and it's near, on our map, it's just south of Sarum and Duplain. That is where this contest is happening.
It's that little area right there, yeah, on the border.
Yeah. Yeah, my ping's not working.
All right.
It's a good sign.
Right near Hanton.
Yeah. All right. So we'll go ahead and get Hugin and Virgil to make battle rolls in heavily engaged for round 1 in the first charge. You can both, of course, mark 100 glory for being part of the first charge.
All right. Well, my battle's not great. I'm famous in it, but not famous enough to succeed.
Yeah, and Dragon has the starter amount, so we'll see. No.
Alrighty. No fumbles. That's always good. As you both crash into the enemy, you're quickly faced with one-on-one contests from the enemy. We're going to start with Virgil.
Virgil's term for Virgil things.
The good news here
fine.
is this person from Essex. So the thing about the person from Essex is you will not get a hype bonus on them because they are mounted.
What the fuck? It's just like Hugon said. We gotta kill these guys.
And as you get closer and you prepare the charge, you can see that there is a funneling wave of an army that's moving to defend and contest the water. So it's not like everyone's coming by water. There is an army that's clearly marched this way. Yep.
Okay. Do I get a bonus for charge?
You do.
Okay, and that's +5?
+5.
Right, here we go. That is a medium success.
That is a super
He
fumble.
fumbles.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right. So you give me your damage, then you add an extra d6 of damage at the end of it, and he falls off his horse on Mac.
An extra single d6 or 4d6? Single d6.
For a crit.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just
Or for
rolled
a fumble.
crit. That's why. Yeah. Okay, another 5 on top of the 25. So he
That
takes
is
30.
that guy's super dead. No, he takes 34 because he only has armor. Not even, he has 5 armor if he doesn't have his shield. Yeah, he's dead. 39 damage.
First
As
blood.
You can go ahead and mark another 25 glory there. And then we'll do Tides of Battle for you. Obviously, you're right in the thick of things, so this could be bad. Nope, you got a super lucky roll. So things are basically not too threatening around you as you go.
Charge, Knights of Salisbury! Run them through! Make them regret touching our soil!
Okay. For our
And
brand,
for the just for the record, I am indeed riding Kenric into battle here. My royal charger that I named after the Saxon prince.
noted. All right, we move to Hugin. I'm going to give Zach the option. You can go with the Saxon table that's right out of the Uther Pendragon 5.2 book, or Arthur Pendragon 5.2 book. If you do a 20, 19, 18, they're all bad, but like the low numbers are much more gracious. Or we can just roll like you're a normal knight and you get one of these random opponents who usually aren't too much worse than what Virgil just contested, but sometimes could be worse. Which would you prefer?
Let's go random. We'll see. Let's do a random.
Okay. So we're gonna roll from the chart, the 21 to 20 chart. Is that what you're saying? Or you want the?
Yeah.
Do you want the card that I just like Virgil did?
Yeah, just like Virgil did.
Okay. Okay.
I'm assuming we're fighting the same peoples.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. This is primarily the same.
You can probably
Okay.
see each other.
Slightly higher sword, obviously.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But not famous, but not exalted or anything. You have a beefy boy, also from Essex, so he will be What's he got? He's got a sword. Yes. He will also be on his horse.
You fool. We've all got swords.
You do have a +5 for your charge if you're going in.
Okay, yeah, Hugon is most proficient in the spear. So can he use the spear for the charge?
Yes. In fact, I shouldn't have. It's too late now, but Virgil shouldn't have gotten charge bonus without a spear. But go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, not without a lance? Because if I rolled lance.
Oh, did you? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Then yeah, you did the right thing. Yeah, everyone in the first charge for sure has to use lance as the whole point of it, right? Yeah. So yes, indeed. So Hugon, you can absolutely use spear.
All right, we'll do this a spear then, with +5. Wow, that was a critical to start that.
That went way better than it could have been. Way better. All right, sir. That's a natty
Pretty
20.
good.
Natty 20. That's what we want from our new guys, because usually new guys get wiped out in the first round in these combats. So we'll take your horse damage, and then we'll follow that up with a crit. And
You're making Virgil so proud right now.
So proud, blood everywhere.
Actually, I should probably roll for your opponent, right? Just to see what they're... Okay, so standard success.
All right, horse. Do I have a horse damage?
If you don't yet, just for this round, you can just roll like manually. You can do 66.
It would be under. Should be under horses in character sheet underneath current hit points, underneath combat skill, underneath joust score. There's horses. It should be there. For a charger, it should be 66.
Okay, I think is it just next to the damage button there? And I put 66.
You got it, boss.
This plus the crit.
Plus a crit. Woo! That's what you want. It's 37.
Excuse me.
His size is 15, so he's for sure falling off his horse. And then he gets to contest with, or he gets 11. He absorbs 11 damage. That's 26, but then he's falling off his horse. 29, and his size and his con are 30. Okay. You've put the opponent on his ass. You can choose to try and force him to yield, or you could slay him, or you can see what he's going to do. What would you like to do, Hugon?
I'm pretty sure this is all super new to Hugon. He's got a little bit of Virgil's bloodlust in him, and he's not really talking a lot. He's like focusing on not dying immediately. I think he's going to call out once he gets to breathe for a second for the guy to yield.
Okay.
Lowering the spear a good distance away from the horse. The guy can't like clip the horse or something.
Okay, I'm going to roll versus Hate Britons real quick. He does have it. I'm going to assume he has a Valor of 12 plus 1d4. If this... Hold on, let me just see. I don't want to math it out too much, but we're going to do this. 19 would be the total there. Okay, so just rolling a flat 20. As long as he doesn't hit a 19, he will surrender. If he hits a 19, he'd rather die than surrender.
Yeah.
All right, he surrenders. So you have a... He's not knighted, but you have a... Yes, he is knighted. He's knighted by his Essex king.
Oh, how about that? Remember when a king got knighted, a Saxon, dirty Saxon got... It's spreading. The disease
This
of
is
knighting
what
Saxons.
Virgil was talking about, man. This was it.
All right, a knighted Saxon, and I'll put his name down. So what happens whenever I have a prisoner in the middle of a giant battle?
Yeah, you roll your squire, and your squire would return them to the back line as a prisoner. So they would be gone for one round for you. The squire would.
Okay, yeah, that's probably fine.
So you make a squire roll. Failure might mean he's a little slower. Fumble is bad. But everything else is okay.
I don't think we did a squire for me yet, since I was just a squire not too long ago.
We do now. Everyone who goes to war will for sure have one. So you have Darren.
Perin.
I'm not putting Dal in. There's no way I'm going to go with that. That's going to just confuse us. So let's see what the homeland region is. The Midlands. Darren of Clarence.
Darren of Clarence. John of Steve.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. Yeah, good round for you, sir. We should check that's 25 glory for you. And then, by the way, guys, make note of your own glory because our glory
Thomas
herald.
Not
Yeah, Thomas isn't here.
Yeah, that's right. Do I get glory for critting?
Yes, you get it at your base. You get it at your base skill.
Okay.
And you did take 7 wounds past your armor over 2. Like you took 2 wounds. You took 7 damage in those 2 wounds from collateral damage.
Okay.
Lots of people whacking you.
Yeah. A spear, you took an arrow, that kind of thing. Nothing, all superficial. And you can split that like 3-4 if you want. It'd probably make the most sense. Okay. We move into round 2. We're going to take a look from the eyes of Sir Florence as the rest of the marching army arrives. Just slightly too late to defend the shore. So you're playing from a little bit of behind here. Seems that Nanteleod's intel was quick enough to defeat you here. You're hoping to beat them here, secure the shore, and then march forward. Or at least, sorry, when I say you, that was the plan with Wessex and the Cornish that were supposed to be here. You know that your lords, there is no Prince Mark fighting here. Mark established things and then returned home. You see the banners of Siagris's army, but you're not anywhere close to them. King Cerdic here. And banners that you're not used to seeing on the opposite side of conflict for you. The banners of Salisbury. Along with Nanteleod's armies. Those ones you're a little more familiar with facing.
That one I've done before.
All right. So we'll start with you, sir. You are leading more than a convoy. You're leading at a level above that. Where would you like to place yourself? Disengaged, engaged? Heavily engaged?
Disengaged. He doesn't have a dog in this fight, so he doesn't particularly care.
Did you say disengaged?
Yes, disengaged.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and give me... Before you do that, let's go ahead and check with everyone where they're going to be positioned. So we have Florence at disengaged. You can move for free 1 slide away each time. So Hugo, if you wanted to go to engage from here, you could. Same with Virgil. You could fall back a little bit. Where are you going, Hugo?
So does dropping back a bit, does that prevent more of the collateral damage?
Yes, it's slightly lower risk, slightly lower reward. Would be the way to look at that.
Okay. Let me roll something. Because even after taking some collateral damage, Hugo doesn't like getting hit at all, actually. He's come to find out that taking an arrow to the arm sucks. It doesn't feel good. So let me do where's prudent versus reckless? I'm gonna aim for prudent first. All right. Does that mean I still roll the other side of it?
Nope. Usually if you succeeded that side, it's you called for it, I didn't, so you can do what you want, but the standard way would be if you succeed at the first one, you don't roll for the other one. And if one of them is famous, you always roll that one first.
Okay. Hugon is going to pull back or go 1 step to just engaged.
Just engage, and then Virgil. Liam, where is Virgil being placed? Heavily engaged or
Oh,
engaged?
hang on. I am having some trouble hearing you. Okay, heavy engage. Can you hear me? Am I coming through clear?
Yeah, you sound fine to us.
Okay, perfect. I am thinking that given this is a couple round like a decently sized battle, I think Virgil is actually going to pace himself a little bit. I think he's got the advantage of the first charge for that first bit. He got his bloodlust. He's a marshal now, so he's going to pull back a little bit. He's not going to leave the fighting yet, but he's going to save his deep in the enemy lines fighting for when it really matters.
Sounds good. So engaged it is. Is that correct?
Yes, unless my 18 and reckless just says that I'm not.
You fulfilled that by being heavily engaged first. Yep.
Cool. All right, in that case, then regular engaged it is this round.
Okay. I will give you a tick on prudent.
Man.
But you can also tick reckless. So.
Yay! Glory.
When you have those extreme numbers, being more extreme happens, right? That's all.
Yes.
So we're gonna, just for sake of getting Mark involved, we'll start with Mark in disengaged, and then the two of you in engaged. All right. So we move to Sir Florence on the side of Cornwall, on the side of Wessex. Go ahead and give me your battle roll, sir.
All right. 15. As a success.
Okay. You have an encounter. We will go ahead and figure out who these opponents are. I was going to do that and I didn't think about it. Let me just see what this does. No, maybe. Loyalist Knight. We're going to start with random person, Mark, and then we'll figure it out from there. So this is someone from fully random. A Brittany Knight. That's interesting. And then... And we will go with his exchange. He has a sword of 20. You also have the ability to potentially fight someone else. And we're going to see who that is next. Because you can shift, right? So same region. This one is going to be from somewhere in the South Counties. From Salisbury. So you can... On a 20, this is like a big named foe. Nope. Very close, though. Okay, let me see then. What does that mean? So it's someone from Salisbury. It is... We'll give him a random thing.
Could it be Sir Bar? Is that too big?
I said 20 was one of the name knights. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what this will be is this is one of the Earl Robert's household knights.
Ooh. Gonna be fumbling that relationship with his mom.
You don't have to fight him. He's your second option if you don't want. Mark.
Yeah, I'll fight the first one.
Okay, just automatically. Do you want to see what this guy has for skills first?
Sure, why not?
Just throwing it out there.
Turns out he once bench pressed an elephant. Hippopotamus to death with his bare hands.
So
the other guy's worth it.
Let's do Loyalist Knight. This is, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's less skilled, but you're going to go with the more skilled opponent to avoid fighting a Salisbury man? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Understood. Okay, so you are fighting, what was the name? Bannon?
Fannin.
No. And he is horsed.
You are horsed. So is he.
Yep.
Yep.
Straight spear.
All right, you crit. He does not. Now you are fighting him. Sorry. Just roll this. It might not matter.
Attaboy.
And
Oh my god.
Mine, it probably matters. Do you have famous Valorous?
Yes.
You are stuck fighting him valorously for this very first exchange. You have to do Valor.
Yeah.
So
2 rounds.
you do 20. You still do 26 damage. Like, as much as that's not what you wanted. I'm going to quickly check his horsemanship. Wait, 26 damage. His size is 13. Oh, no, that's Alfin. Never mind. I gotta go to the right guy.
Yeah, the other dude.
Yeah. So he stays on his horse.
Okay.
But he is taking 10 damage, and he is not doing too well with it as you go into the second exchange against him.
Oh, 7. That was a really bad roll for me.
Oh, an 8? You take 3 over your armor, and then go ahead and... What is your size?
13.
Yeah, give me a horsemanship test.
Success.
All right. So the battle ends with an exchange back and forth, or that, sorry, not the battle. That exchange ends with a connect back and forth. You get 15 glory, and you take 13 collateral. No collateral, rather. Under your shield and armor, you take no collateral. All right. So that was Sir Florence for round 2. We're going to go to Hugin again. Hugin, you are engaged. I need that new battle roll from you, sir. By the way, more of the ships are arriving, and since the very front of the waterway is blocked, they're landing pretty much wherever they can. Very similar to the raids you guys, or Jaren and Perin once did. They're hopping out in the water and wading through the water to get onto land. Look at that. Look at this little guy go.
Yeah, somehow Hugin's like, if we go push this way, we don't get shot in the face because we kill the archers or something. It's I don't know what. So what? How is he battling? What's this mean?
So that is a heroic opportunity for you. So just give me a second here.
Oh, I do not likes to be heroic. I don't know what that means, but
because he's new, we're gonna give him a chance to impress, I think, more. So you see one of your units from Salisbury starting to be surrounded, and we'll make this Sir Bar. Sir Bar is unhorsed, and you have an opportunity to rally some men around you and try and recover Bar before he's killed.
Okay, and I'm assuming, well, Hugon would know who Bar is. He's probably seen him at feasts, various feasts.
Yeah, Bar's, at this point, he would be just on the cusp of a famous knight.
All right, so I think Hugon will actually call out to some of the knights around him, or men-at-arms, and point with his spear and start to gallop towards Bar, saying, "To Bar, push these into the sea. These..." I'm guessing these are Saxons here for near the boats.
They are, yeah, correct, yep.
Whoever these are, kill them.
These boat rats.
So I'm gonna get you. We're using a new system I've been using a bit for a while here. I'm gonna write it right here, 553. So you are going to have to use either battle orate, horsemanship, and weapon skill, your choice. You got to line those up, and you're trying to get successes at the number that's listed. So you want to get a battle success at 5 or greater, horsemanship at 5 or greater, weapon skill. But one other thing, you get to choose what order you roll them in. So if you want to roll weapon skill as one of your 5s and you want to make battle your 3, that's okay. You know what I mean? You get to choose what you're pairing up against the 5 and the 3. And your goal is to get more successes than failures in this. Crits count as 2 successes and fumbles count as two failures.
Okay, I think so. It's 3 or higher, you said, or 5 or higher.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the most that Hugon wants to rally people around him to go help Bar first and foremost, even if he himself botches the protection of Bar. Hopefully, those around him, maybe more experienced knights, can get there. So he's going to put 3 to battle / orate, because that would be a better chance of succeeding. And then 5 to horsemanship and weapon skill.
Okay. Yeah, so in the battle orate, you get to choose which one you want there too, by the way. You can choose one of those.
I think he is going to do orate. Do I have I do have orate, so I just roll it.
Yep. Hey, look at that.
Wait, does that mean I failed it if I need to get 5 or higher?
Was that the one you were pairing up against 5? You get to choose.
Sorry, that was 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So you succeeded so far, and now the other 2 you're trying to succeed at a 5 or greater.
All right, I'll do horsemanship.
Oh,
I'm just barely.
Yep.
Is that a crit? Does that? Oh, okay. Wow,
Yeah.
he's been mighty blessed so far. And then a weapon of my choice will do spear. He's been using spear.
There you go. Look at this. The horseshoes of Newton Manor are paying off.
All kinds of luck. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's a complete success. Yeah, you do this in very heroic fashion. So this is going to be 47 glory for Hugin. And you only have 3d6 collateral. So no collateral damage gets through this round.
Wow, that Hugon, his head is going to be so large after this battle.
Like disproportionate to his skills? Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah, he's this grand melee and massive battle. It really isn't all that bad. You just have to save a couple very important key figures every other second. Fine.
Well done, sir. All right, we move to Virgil for the battle roll.
Virgil's turn for battle, for combat. That's fail.
You are engaged now,
Virgil.
though, right?
Yes, correct.
Failure's not a big deal here when you're engaged.
Not as a big a deal.
Okay, you are facing an encounter, not a duel. This moves you down from a duel to an encounter. So you have Bjortik, or you can fight this guy instead. I think you probably want the Great Spearman. Idgifu.
Idgifu. Yeah, I'd rather fight. I don't know. Great Spear's only 15 though.
Yeah. If you want to switch, you have to make a successful battle test to switch opponents, but it's possible.
Yeah. Do I get? But right now I get a choice between either of these two guys.
No, you can try to get the other guy. So you're faced up against Bjordik by default. You can go to Idgifu if you succeed at a battle roll at 10 or higher. Yeah.
Gotcha. No, I'll fight Great Spear guy. I think that's where God wants me.
Okay. These are okay, and then the next question is prudent, valorous, or reckless.
Oh, if I fight reckless, I'm fighting another person. Yes.
No, if you're fighting reckless, you're fighting 3 rounds, not 2. So it's 1 round for prudent, 2 rounds for valorous, 3 rounds for reckless. So if the battle starts going sideways, you're stuck in it for another couple rounds. That's all. Yeah.
Oh, I'm feeling confident I'll be able to kill this man. Let's do Valorant.
Valorant's a game by Riot
yes.
Games. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I was just being cheeky. All right, sir. When you're ready, you do not get the hype bonus because of the Great Spear, but otherwise you're good to go.
All right.
Yeah.
No charge bonus, yes?
No charge bonus.
Cool. I'm going to be using sword then. That's a low success, but it's a success.
That's a failure.
So
yep.
Feeling good about that. I am going to roll my horse damage, but that's only because I do as much damage as a horse. So
that's fair. 22.
22.
Ouch. That probably hurts. Let's find out. What's his size? Oh, it's a pretty big size. It's not double his size, but he does have to.
Yeah.
He does have to stay on his feet, and he's got slightly better than Edrich dexterity. So
Virgil's having a good day.
Oh, he's on his ass.
Yes. Is that another dice for him? No, because he didn't fall from a horse.
No, he doesn't actually take damage from it, but he is prone at the start of the next. So that is a +5 -5 now.
All right, rolling it straight, or well, rolling it now.
Are you offering him any mercy? I assume not, right? With Virgil, I can't remember what Virgil's hate Saxon
No,
is.
Virgil doesn't hate Saxons at all.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no, he hates Saxons. Hate Saxons 6.
Yeah, he's not worth a lot, if that matters.
It would.
Okay. Yep.
Merciful 6, cruel 14. So, I'd say
he has valorous 15. I don't think he's crying out for mercy.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. I think this matters better. Would this guy offer mercy to Virgil?
Probably
if
not.
The roles were reversed. Yeah, then this guy's dying.
Yeah. The only way he would is if he recognizes you're a baron and worth something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fails, you hit, so we're gonna assume death, but let's see. Go ahead and roll it. That was low, but he only has 5 armor. So 22 minus 5. He took 17 plus 10, 27. And what was his size? Size is Beortic's size is only 13. That was my bad.
Oh.
Yeah, 13 plus, what's his con? Roll 20's being slow on me here. He gets back to his feet barely and is still fighting.
I like this guy.
Yeah,
it's a shame that I don't get to feel his life leave his eyes.
All right, when you're ready, obviously you lose your bonus as he climbs back to his feet.
That's all right.
That'll do it. All right. Damage and crit, sir, as you probably take his head off or something.
Not great, but enough.
Yeah.
It'll be enough.
Do you want to Aragorn him here? Is his head going off?
No, I actually think what happens here, Virgil's pretty strong and he's pretty small. I think there's a moment when Virgil disarms him with the spear, and I think he grabs the guy by the throat and drives the sword down into his shoulder blade from on top and pulls it out. Hold the sword up and go, "Forward! Let them fear our bloodlust!"
All right. Now we do your collateral damage, and that is 22 glory for you, sir. Here's your collateral damage. You take 3 damage over 2 wounds.
Ooh.
From collateral.
Ow. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no.
Record them as separate wounds, too, because that matters for healing.
Yep.
All right. We now move into round 3. Once again, Nanteleod's armies, Salisbury's armies, the united armies of Logris and Wales, fight right at the shore, having positioned themselves in a way that offers a slight advantage. Getting here in time matters. We're going to go to Florence again and verify. Florence, are you lightly or disengaged, heavily engaged, engaged? Where are you at? Disengaged. Hugin, are you moving anywhere? Are you staying engaged?
No, he is staying engaged, and it depends on where Sir Bar is going. If Sir Bar is hurt, he's going to stay in whatever engagement is required to keep Sir Bar alive.
Sir Bar is not super hurt as much as he was prone and under threat, so your complete success there made sure that he survived and he's rather healthy. Okay, so you're engaged in Virgil. Are you staying engaged where you're at?
That's a great question. How's the battle going overall?
Like I said, right now it's a very slight advantage general-wise to Nanteleod. But the numbers of that sea of ships suggests that their numbers are far greater than you anticipated, put it that way.
Then I think we need a faster victory. I think Virgil's actually going to fight heavily engaged this round.
Understood. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go starting with the back line to the front line here. And then we're going to go in reverse order again just to get it back in the way I think it should work. We will start with Florence in the back line and in disengaged. Go ahead and give me a roll, good sir, on your battle.
3 for success.
Okay, 3 for success. You are in disengaged. You're facing an encounter. So we'll do that thing again. Someone named Bud, Lady Bud. I remember that. Gawain. Let's see. Gawain of the same region. So this will be the South Counties. You are fighting someone from Hanton, like a refugee from Hanton. By default, do you even want me to bother showing what the other person is? Well, let's start with this person's stats. How about that?
Yeah.
This is the opponent you're facing.
Oh yeah, I can just draw this person. I'm good with that.
You just want to do that? Okay, so do you want to go with prudent, valorous, or reckless? 1, 2, or 3 rounds? 2 rounds it is. All right. When you're ready, go ahead and give me a roll. He'll be contesting with sword. He is, of course, on a horse. This is the problem with your side of the battle, is you're not facing unhorsed opponents. So, or horseless opponents.
I rolled a 2. It's an 8 total.
All right.
God, I'm rolling like shit today.
I think we've swapped luck, perhaps.
Hugon is absorbing it.
Oh, wait. I don't know why I rolled that twice.
Yeah. He hit.
That was a garbage roll from him, so he does no damage to you in the first exchange.
Sword again. That's more like it. Critical. It's a crit on a 19.
Crit? All right. Let's just make sure he's not going to crit, too. He does not. All right, go ahead and give me your damage.
20 plus 13, total of 33.
And what was his size? 15? That's double his size, so he's off his horse. You can... He is a knight. You could take him hostage if you wanted.
Yeah,
for
why not?
ransom. It would give me a squire roll for a squire.
Oh yeah, Sly Dog.
Okay, Sly Dog will return him to the back lines and be unavailable for you for 1 round. Otherwise,
Backup Squire.
right? You get
Also, Florence will say, as he knocks the man down, "Try again when you're a couple decades older."
Oh, if Virgil sees you on this battlefield, he's going for you, by the way.
He's like, traitor, he says to you. All right, you get 20 glory and no damage, no collateral damage. So. All right, we move to Hugon for round 3 and engage. Give me your battle roll, sir. Let's see how this goes.
All right, battling time. No.
I will note that standing in the thick of battle and doing something heroic already is past most rookie knight's capability. So he's already exceeded not only his own expectations, but everyone else's.
Yeah, his opinion of the battle is swinging wildly. He didn't like getting shot by an arrow and stuff, but then things were looking really up. Now he's like smiling, patting people on the shoulder as we're fighting through.
Okay, so you have a choice here. You are faced against this Cadwalla by default. You can try and switch to Oswi, but given your battle, you're unlikely to be able to. You could try and make a battle roll, and if you crit battle, you could switch to Oswi if you really want to. But there's no penalty for trying either.
Oh, even if I already rolled battle.
Yeah, you get to do it again if you want to change your opponent. If you want to change your opponent.
Might as well see. Might as well see. No, okay. Not changing.
All right, you're fighting Great Spearman with 14 in Great Spear then.
Okay, so that will counter my horse elevation.
Yes.
I got some passions. Hugon is feeling very positive. I think he's going to call upon his honor as he pushes these boat rats into the sea.
All right, let's see it, sir.
No, he's
chilling.
He's seeing that guy come up with a great spear, and he's trained against this, but they were just squires.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. But
so It's
Let's
time
see.
to trade spears.
All right. I got his roll ready.
It's technically a success.
That's
That's
success.
enough.
Just so you know, Liam, you're muted too if you were saying something.
Oh, I was just saying it's enough.
Yeah, give me your damage roll.
I think-
Let's...
Hugin might leave this battle a war hero.
For sure. What's this guy's size? Oh, just one more damage and you would have forced a horsemanship roll. Or, never mind, his dex roll, I meant to say. Anyways, you're fighting him valorously, is that what you said, Hugin? Not prudently? Or did I not ask you that?
I'm not sure if I was asked. I haven't.
What's your highest of the 3 traits? Reckless, prudent, or valorous? We'll go with that by default if we forget.
His 8 reckless, 12 prudent, 13 valorous. So valorous.
Okay. So one more exchange with this guy then. You did damage though, actually, because he has no shield. You do 10 damage, yeah. So he's feeling it. As we move into the second exchange. So at this point, if you don't defeat him, what happens is the tides of battle shift in your opponent. And
Yeah, we're jostled around. Yeah. All right, go for another spear. Another spear. Oh no.
Ooh.
Hugon's luck is changing.
Not really though. You do take 5. You take 5 damage because you don't have your shield there. Because you failed your roll. So you take 5 damage, and then we'll check your collateral damage here.
Could have been worse.
No collateral.
Yeah, that's my
All
boy.
right, still in the fight.
You will get, for that, you'll get a marginal amount. You get 17 glory. And you continue to fight.
We call him the trebuchet.
Virgil, it
ask
is
you
your
why.
turn.
Virgil's turn to do Virgil things. Starting off with a battle roll?
Yes. Staying reckless? Or moving reckless?
Yes.
Yeah.
I picked heavy engagement. I don't know
That's
about
what I meant to
reckless
say.
yet.
That's what I meant to
Yeah.
say.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Correct. I am actually going to impassion this round with honor. This is my heavy engagement. I'm going to rely on it. That is a success. And it's exalted, so I'm going to get plus 10 to my battle roll. Which
Oh, it
is a
is?
critical.
It is exalted. All right, we didn't even roll your opponent. Or wait, what did you get for... Oh, battle. Okay, that's what you're doing.
Battle? I got,
Alright.
yeah, critical battle.
Okay.
2 plus 16. Okay. What have I got here, option-wise?
Give me a sec.
Yeah, no rush. Is it Florence? Do I get to kill Florence?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think Florence would be your thing, but I think if we both
He's been actively disengaging from
what
some
we
of the
should
forces.
but what we should do is get everyone to make battle rolls each round, and if both of you end up with heroic opportunities,
We'll consider it.
this yeah, it might make sense, right? Like it's
Yeah,
probably the way
yeah.
things ought to go.
That'd be a
Especially
very
since these
heroic
two have
battle.
had beef in their past, right?
Since the moment they met.
Yeah, pretty much. Given this, 8 is round 3. I'm just thinking through my options. All right, you have an opportunity to either take your unit and crash into the unit of a chief from the mainland that's leading his army on shore, or you can instead choose to fight him in a duel 1-on-1.
Ooh.
But that'll probably
let's-
be that has a possibility of being
Yeah.
to the death. This is not necessarily a culture that will spare you.
Yeah.
Depends on what their
Yeah.
personal desires are.
Yeah. Question for you for that critical battle, which would be more conducive to the war effort? The battle effort.
Both. It's a matter of whether or not your pride matters more, or you know what I mean. Both would remove
Great
them from. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so you're not driven to be proud in this moment.
Yeah. I say we'll do it pragmatically then. The unit will crash. Of course, Virgil will try to go for the kill, but that's it. Killing him one way or the other, he's not going to surrender. We'll make it happen.
All right. Perfect. So
We'll hit the unit.
So this is going to be a 7-5-3, very similar to what we did with Zach here. You're going to do horsemanship, battle, orate. I'll write them here. Horsemanship, battle, orate.
And then any weapon skill.
And you get to pair them up whatever order you want against the 7, the 5, and the 3.
Okay. Yeah. Do I have to do that before I roll?
Yes. So in fact, why don't you roll them in the order of 7-5-3? So your first roll, whatever you roll, will be against a 7. So do it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
First one will be my sword. That's my highest. It'll be my weapon skill. It's my highest.
Shout out to all the vampire players for 7-5-3. Okay, I'm going. Yeah.
Plus 21. Okay. Then after that, for the 5, my battle is slightly higher, so I'll go with battle. Wait, is my orate better? I doubt it. No. All right, battle it is. Here we go. That is a success.
So 3 successes so far.
And then finally, horsemanship. Oh, so close to another crit. Successes across the board.
Yeah. So
I have one critical and
your convoy defeats their convoy, and their convoy is forced into basically to flee. So the rear guards hold defense for him, and he's able to flee as you cut them down.
Where's your warrior's pride? Don't you have more to give us? You take our lands, but you still don't have heart.
And with that, we now flip the other way. So we're going to go right back to Virgil again for round 4. So we're going to go Virgil, then Hugin, then Florence. But why don't we get all 3 of you up front to name your engagement level and to make a battle roll. And you'll remember your battle roll for me. If we roll a lot, I don't have to scroll up.
Yeah. My impassion is gone now.
Yep.
Can I test a passion before I choose my engagement?
I think you choose your engagement, then test your passion, typically. Yeah.
Alas.
Hold on. You know what? Let me consult my flowchart.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I think I could do it. My odds are good. And yet... No, because it's not an exalted passion. I don't want to risk it. Yeah, I think no matter what, I'm going to end up fighting engaged.
Yeah, you always announce your intensity first, and then you can impassion from there.
Impassion. That makes sense. Okay, I will fight engaged.
Okay. Back to the engaged position.
A battle roll. That is a success on battle.
All right. And what about Hugin?
I think Hugin has had a reality check. He's been up and down in this fight with this last spearman, and he sees the wave after wave of boats coming in. He sees it's going to be a long day without a good meal and drink. He's just staying engaged.
Okay. Some of the forces that landed further back now in the water have started to close around. So this is a round where Cerdic's actually getting an opportunity. So you will be fighting in a losing state from the Logre side, and the other side will be fighting from a winning state for this round. Why don't we get Hugin to make his battle test for us?
Can I try to impassion before doing the battle, or is that after the battle?
Yeah, once you announce your engagement level, you can impassion for the round.
All right. He is fighting for his land and his family, especially here on the shores. This could mean the end of Salisbury eventually.
Indeed.
All right. Get a little bit better battle. We'll see. +5. Still no.
Okay. I should clarify too, I was actually wrong on that. You can see them. The narrative was correct. but you won't be fighting with the penalty. It's still going to be at a stalemate right now. Yep. So you were engaged as well, right? That's what you chose for Hugin?
Yeah, staying in the same, engaged.
Okay. Just remember your battle roll. I'll come back to you. And then checking in with Florence.
Florence is actually going to change to engage for this round.
Okay. Roll a battle roll, sir.
He's going to call upon his honor beforehand.
Okay.
Success.
You will get a +5.
13. Oh, you made a Bob.
Virgil, what is your battle score? What did you roll for battle?
Oh, I rolled a 14 out of... No, that's not right.
13.
I rolled a 13 out of 16.
Virgil and Florence both roll me a D100, please. 2D100 each. You just both got an Oracle opportunity. We're just going to see what these
32 and a 94.
Breach, Path, and 2979. Hold. Are you kidding me? Revenge. All right. We're going to have a direct contest of units between Sir Florence and Sir Virgil's units at this point. As Virgil has an opportunity to, what did I say? Breach Path. So there's an opportunity to basically drive a wedge between them and break their ability to connect their armies right now. Florence, you have the opportunity, of course, seeing Virgil's heraldry. I think you have famous heraldry, don't you? Your heraldry score is high, I'm almost certain, with Florence.
Oh, yeah. Heraldry is pretty high. Heraldry is, 17.
Yeah. All right. Hold revenge. So the question is, do you want to contest Virgil and his unit?
Yeah, let's do it. He's got to at least make a show of it.
Yeah,
Like he's trying to do something.
What is driving you to do this in this moment as Florence?
He needs to prove that he is at least appearing to still be on the side of Cornwall following the orders he's given.
Okay.
I think he also doesn't mind knocking Virgil down a peg or two.
Okay.
It's so funny. Virgil is just thinking the same thing.
Yeah. I want you to test either forgiving or vengeful to see if you hold a grudge here on Virgil.
All right. Let's test. You know what? Let's test vengeful first.
Pass.
That's a critical.
Okay, roll me a... That goes to 10, and then roll me a d6, Mark.
All right. 1.
Okay, it's not crazy. You do hold a grudge. It's old, so it's worn away. But you can put something equivalent to dislike Virgil at +1 for directed trait.
All right.
Yeah. You can anything if you want to replace it with. You can't do hate because hate's for groups of people, but you can do dislike or despise or something like that. Yeah.
So is it directed trait or is it a passion?
Directed trait. Yeah.
Dislike Virgil.
That can play in more than just vengeful. It could play into like other things when you gotta cooperate with Virgil and things like that.
Any trait that has to do with opposing Virgil could play into opposing or assisting.
Or
Now-
even supporting Virgil would be like, no, I don't want to.
Yep.
Yeah. Now I want to be. I do want to be clear here that this doesn't necessarily mean it's a duel between the two of you.
Yeah.
You
No,
are
our
both.
forces are just...
Yeah, you both have a lot to lose if you go down.
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
And so we're gonna start this with a contest. 7, 5, and 3. As you face each other, we're gonna do it the easy way here. So we're gonna do another 7, 5, 3, and we're gonna make this weapon skill, battle, and
I'm so
Valor.
outmatched here.
and valorous. No, I'm gonna do this. And valorous reckless. So your choice. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And you get to position these any way you want.
So weapon skill.
Okay.
We have our impassioned, right? Is it to all of them or to only one of the rolls?
If you want to passion for the round, you both may do.
I think we've already impassioned.
I haven't.
Oh, Florence already did.
What did Florence impassion with? Honor. Yeah.
I think Virgil might need to. I'm not sure if what he's rolling. See, here's the thing. I would love to use a passion, but I'm not sure any of my passions would apply to what Virgil is feeling right now. Loyalty Lord is the closest that I could get here, but really this is coming from a pretty petty place of pride in him rather than like there's an element that I could argue that it's like I have loyalty to my lord and thus I am showing you up specifically, but other than that I can't really justify any of my passions. Even
Right.
that one's a little bit of a stretch. So I think I'm just going to end up rolling this straight.
All right.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I'm going to
Good luck. And
gonna test-
sincerely, you'll need it.
I really do. Yes.
Oh, I rolled badly.
Okay.
It's a 17.
I would not need to crit. I just need to get a 17 or higher on my roll here.
1 point to Florence.
Let me see here. Oh no, reckless. My reckless is better. I think for the 7, I'm actually going to test reckless.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Virgil.
All right.
Virgil.
It's not a -1 if you roll your trait successfully. It's just not a +1. So this is where we're at.
That was also straight up wrong of me too. My sword is way better than my reckless. I don't know what I was thinking. All right. Next for the 5. All right, beat that punk.
Okay. I did.
God damn it.
Honestly, you actually stood a very good chance of beating me on that one.
Yes, I
That was
did. Yes, I
unfortunate.
did. All right.
Oh, we rolled the same number. We both rolled an 18.
Yep. For all the marbles.
Oh,
let's go.
It's a crit.
Oh shit. All right,
If you
Valorous
fail this,
+5.
which you can't. I don't think you
can't
can fail.
this.
I don't think if you were to fail it, it would put Virgil in the lead. But I think the most we can do, or it would make us
It's a
tie. I
success.
think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Florence ahead by 1, I think.
Yep. So it's a pretty good exchange, or very good exchange. And Virgil and Florence are in eyesight of each other, but your men are between you as we finish Florence 4, and
damn it.
Virgil 3. Yeah. Yeah.
If I had rolled that sword first, we would have been tied. God damn.
Virgil, your forces are pushed back a bit. This isn't so much a forced retreat as you're pushed back.
I think Florence. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was about to suggest we get to the monologue exchanges here, or the dialogue here.
I think, if I may, with a loss, with Virgil not winning the bout, I think he's not going to offer any snarky remarks as he was planning to. But I think Florence is going to hear even over the sound of battle, Virgil laughing maniacally. He's enjoying this so much.
I think with that, Florence just offers him a smirk, as he would say. Sir Virgil! Out of curiosity, have you seen the Marshal?
You're looking at him.
Is that? It seems Salisbury might need to do a little better than that.
The others call you a traitor. But I know the truth.
He gives him a smirk. And then he would say, not for Virgil, because he would say it under his breath, he would just say, "Oh, sure you do." As he would turn and rally his forces.
The truth is, I am better than you as I lose.
The truth is, I hate you.
All right. 25 glory to Florence, 15 glory to Virgil. No collateral damage through either of your armors.
All right. That was a good exchange.
All right.
It's pretty good.
And just make sure I got that. I slightly wrong 17 glory to Virgil, not 15.
Ooh, let's see. I did 50, so 2 more. There we go.
Okay, and then we move to Hugin. Hugin failed their battle roll, right, this round? Is that correct?
Correct. Yes.
Engaged, even you have an encounter. So let's see what those options are. You have
It's
Conrad
Conrad.
or Ithelfrith.
20 size? What?
I mean, they are Saxons. They get the +3 to size for their, like, they can go up to 21 size by default.
Okay. Yeah. I think Hugon would just be surprised because Hugon's pretty tall at 17. Just to see another towering guy. So I can roll battle again to try to go for the big guy?
Correct.
Let's do it. I think I get a +5 because of
Yeah, you didn't
passion.
fumble your battle, right? To be in this position, you just failed it.
No, just failed it.
Yeah, then you can roll. All right, there you go. You and by the way, folks, if you're succeeding at anything in battle, you're taking it. Just as an FYI, I haven't been very good with that, but battle is always like one of those live or die kind of moments, so it always matters in battle. With that, you switch to Ethelfrith, which is a battle axe of 12. Smart move, my friend. Even though it'll be hard to knock down, are you going to fight him prudently, valorously, or recklessly?
What are the differences?
Yep. 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds. That's it. So if you get stuck, let's say you fell off your horse in 1 round and you chose reckless, you're like, shit, I got to survive 2 more rounds now.
Yeah, I think Hugon really wants to take down the big giant man and prove himself as the biggest man, at least in the 20 feet radius. So he's going to go recklessly.
Okay. 3 rounds. And this is 12 minus 5 because he's not on a horse.
And Hugon is impassioned. So this theoretically should go well.
All right.
So I'll roll spear +5. Do I get, or he just gets -5? I don't get +5 for being on a horse.
You do get a +5 for being on horse. Yeah, it's
Oh,
yeah,
so I
reflective
get
or whatever.
Goes both
reflexive.
ways.
Reflexive
10.
is what I meant. Yeah.
Okay. Still not great. Oh no! Wait, he fumbled.
So this is at the edge of the water too, right? Since he's a mainlander, he's probably so he's gonna fall in round 1. But let's see what damage you do first.
All right, stab him with a spear.
A battle axe is also one-handed, so he gets no armor. Or sorry, he gets no shield. Is what I meant to say. So he takes 14 of that. That hurts. Of course, his size is 20, so he's not exactly under threat of falling down here.
Yeah.
If he didn't slip on the mud and fall anyways, thanks to that fumble.
Yeah, I think Hugon poked at him with a few cursory pokes with the spear to get him to fumble up a bit and trip because this guy is as tall as he is, but he's on a horse.
You know what I'm
All
gonna
right.
do? You know what I'm gonna do? If you're okay with it, I'm gonna suggest that since he didn't fall himself, he's not on a horse, he's in the water. I think it's more narratively interesting to suggest that you broke his weapon, and now he's having to scramble for his sea axe to fight you. So he's got a knife, a long knife.
Long knife. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps a quick block or shield bash shatters the axe.
I like it. All right, so I'm gonna figure out what his CX is. It won't be higher than 12. It'll be. Sorry, I didn't mean to roll a 6, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Actually, you can count that as his roll. So he failed against the CX of 8, or a knife of 8.
And spear with a +10. Good thing he's not rolling because I'm not really either. All right. That's more damage. Roll damage. Oh, decent hit.
Ooh. So 25 minus 50. Minus 10.
Or
minus 5, yeah. That's right. So that was 20 damage. And what did you do last time? 14 damage. So 34 is what he's taken so far. Before we test anything, I just want to see if he's still conscious. Size is 20. Con is 17.
He has 37.
But if you've done 34 past armor, he is unconscious. So he's going to drop. He pitches forward from your strike. Do you want to finish him? Do you want to just take your spear and drive it into him to make sure he's not getting back up?
Let me roll something. I think cruel. Where's cruel versus merciful?
What's Hugin's hate Saxons?
Hugin's hate Saxons is a 6.
Okay, so it's going to be cruel or merciful, I think, at this point. Or just or arbitrary. You could look at it that way, too.
I think he's going to have a flash of cruelty for a second as he's enmeshed in battle. He remembers how many family members have been lost to the Saxons. Let me see if I get it. No. So he is very merciful normally, but in this case, I think in this case, he is going to finish off the Saxon. He had a second there where he saw the Saxon fall into the water and like maybe face down where he would have drowned and had a most horrific death. But there's a lot going on. Can't have this giant get back up. So he will strike to the heart.
Okay. It's battle.
boy.
I'm not going to make you test cruel for that. He wasn't begging for his life or something. Tick cruel is what I meant to say. Okay. So that brings us to round 5. At this point, we see the Saxons begin to push, and the army connects, and all of a sudden, the water's been won by them, and they're starting to push your units backwards. And with that, we're going to go ahead and do our only BRB for the night, and we'll be back very shortly. Yep. All right, we're back. So we're going to start with determining the amount of collateral damage that Hugin got last round. Nothing. That is most cases. By the way, for those that are interested with the custom battle system we use here, I will probably at some point add something where we roll something to see how many like random people we exchanged with, something minor, because I know there's a sense that like you just get this one exchange for an hour of combat. I think we need something else in that flavor of, it was very Arthurian to be like, and then they unhorse 15 people, and then so the one we zoom in on is not who you're fighting, and sometimes it can be hard to narrate that. Anyways, just for you, 25 glory for you, Zach.
All right. Big Saxon trophy.
Yes. The reason it's not more is because it was not a duel. There was a good odds you'd survive it if it went the other way. So
Yeah, fair.
his exalted size did make us +3 to that. All right, so we move in as described. The Wessex army has now connected. And we are moving into, it is round 5, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I think last round was round 5.
No, that was round 4.
No, this is round 5.
Yeah, so in this round, this is the round I was thinking of. The Saxon army is now on the winning side for this round. So that can shift, but in this current round, you're fighting. So we will check real quick to see how everyone wants to be placed. Virgil. Heavily engaged,
Virgil.
disengaged.
I think regular engaged. I don't think he's got... I haven't taken a lot of damage. You know what? We need a win. I'll fight heavy engaged.
Okay. Florence.
Engaged.
And Hugin.
Hugin was looking to meet back up with Virgil, but once he sees Virgil sprinting off with blood all over him, Hugin's like, "Oh, guard the flank."
I'll hang out with Bar.
Yeah, Bar has drinks. He knows how to do this. Engaged.
And then I'll get everyone to make battle tests all at the same time. You can impassion. Yeah. Just remember, you can't call on the same passion more than once.
Oh. Failure. So nothing for this round.
Nothing for this round.
Whew. 16 on battle.
I'm gonna use Hate of Saxons.
Yeah, boy!
Let's go.
Out of 6?
I got a
Is that what you got?
6. Woo. That's what I got.
It is 6.
Oh,
Don't
buddy.
hate them enough. Yeah.
By the way, I did hear an exchange early, guys. The house rule is if it's up to 5. So if you're rolling a skill that's under 5, when you succeed at it, you just get it automatically to the next level. But you do keep track of that. I don't want someone getting a skill up 4 times in a year. You know what I mean? I think once a year is pretty reasonable for an automatic gain.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, so we will resolve these. I'm just going to make sure I understand. We got Virgil and Hugin with 2s, and we've got Florence with a 16. 16 on the winning side. Ooh. And the 2 on the losing side. Ooh. All right, so I'm gonna ask you guys for your preferences. Florence and Virgil being heavily engaged, which means he's pressing into the enemy, and Florence being engaged. Y'all just both rolled duel.
Yes.
Here we go.
Let's do it. Let's fucking do it.
Okay.
Yes!
All right. Once again, the fates have moved to put these two together, and I'm only saying this because this is one round after the last exchange between you two, so
Yeah.
it makes sense because you're not the only leaders on the battlefield, otherwise it just get ridiculous. But you did just exchange. We will also note that Hugin, you are also in a duel this round.
Ooh.
Oh,
Probably not
mystery
with
duel.
probably not with a general though, so you're not leading men at this point, so we will see.
Yeah.
But why don't we move to exchange with Virgil and Florence first?
It's gonna be real embarrassing if I lose this fight too and don't get to say my cool line that Virgil's been saving up. Okay, what am I rolling here? Sorry.
But before we do this, I do want to just double check because duels could go any way. It could lead to death. Everyone's cool with it. There's not going to be any hard feelings and stuff if this goes.
I'm prepared.
Okay, I
I'm
just
prepared.
want to state it for the record. All right.
Yep.
And for you, audience at home.
Indeed.
All right.
Just
Okay.
so people know, me and Liam are friends. We like each other. This is not going to ruin
you.
anything for us.
Disclaimer: we hate each other.
Disclaimer: we're friends playing a role-playing game.
Right.
Yeah.
We agreed
Did I have a
to
pretend?
this.
Honestly, I've pushed Virgil's luck so far. I've so past my usual bounds here that if he goes down, I only have myself to blame. Okay, are we doing the rolls? We doing the? What's the
Yep.
play?
So no, this is a duel. Like this is,
Okay.
yeah. Are you still supportive of that? This is
Yes.
man versus
absolutely.
man. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the county of Devon versus the county of Salisbury, and their leaders right now.
All right. Do you want to take the first one, Mr. Mark?
I can't. You're impassioned, right?
I am impassioned, but only with a regular one.
Okay. Quick question, Bob. I failed my impassion before. Is that it for the round?
That is it for the round.
All right, let's go.
All right, sir. So this is a duel. So this goes to death, yield, or unconscious. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want me to roll first?
No, I can go first. I will
All
be
right.
your opponent today.
How about we
uh,
do exchanges? So first exchange, then if Florence is doing first, we'll have Virgil roll first for the next exchange.
All
Assuming
right.
there is a
That
next
sounds
one.
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a 10. 16.
Okay. Here we go. No, Virgil! Virgil!
Oh,
I
that's
needed this.
rough.
Virgil dice.
Oh.
All right.
I rolled a 2.
Oh my,
Uh,
we literally have the same bonus. We have.
Oh.
All right. There's no charge. There's no horse damage.
No, this is just straight damage.
Straight damage.
16, nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. But that is
just one.
what is Virgil's size?
Big enough. He's 17.
17. Okay. All right. Now we have Virgil roll first as we move into the
Well, there goes my impassion bonus. Yes, passion's gone.
No, passion's there for the fight. That's how it
Oh,
works.
for the full
round.
fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
a 19.
That's critical. Best I can do is meet, and if I do, I destroy my spear. Nope.
Ooh.
Okay.
This is gonna
Okay.
hurt.
This is gonna hurt.
I am praying that you do not die here, because Virgil is he's not pulling his blows. but
This
I
is a
don't-
distinct possibility. It's a distinct possibility.
Nope. Not
Okay,
with that
my-
roll.
My terrible damage rolls are. Oh, that's a bonus.
That's
Ignore
a bonus
that.
card.
It's a bonus
And
card to
intrigue,
draw.
that's an intrigue. Yeah.
Here's the bonus. That's not a
Wow.
Oh,
lot.
that was low.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I take
So 21.
5.
5.
You would take. Oh,
Yeah.
because is it armor 16 with shield?
Yeah, armor 16 now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you took nothing last round.
Yeah.
All right, then, and that's a total of 21. That's not 26, so I get to make a horse roll.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's interesting to think that maybe Florence struggled to call upon. What did you try to call upon? Your love of family while you're
family.
fighting in the ranks against them. That's interesting. Yeah. Yeah.
What were you saying about not being good enough, Florence? Your blood's on my blade.
And actually, for the first time probably that you've seen him, Florence is frowning.
Yeah. All right, it's your bout. You can always surrender. Actually, you can always surrender.
The blood of Christ is what my family calls to.
Your family fights with me, knave.
Okay.
Oh, that's critical spear. Uh-oh. All right.
That is a
Here we
critical
go.
spear.
That's a critical
now,
spear.
now we see. Oh,
Yeah.
dual critical. Hey, you both deal. So the way we've been doing this as of late, it's you both, and I'm gonna double check with. Yeah, that's what we were doing.
Yeah, we
you,
both-
you deal damage, normal damage, but you get to add your shield, but you do not get to add your armor.
We get to add armor.
And I believe with sword crit or sword ties,
Yeah, my spear's broken.
his spears breaks.
Yes, but we'll save for the purpose of the crits because it's normally a tie would end with that's the only condition. So,
Yeah.
so it will happen.
And-
the spear will break as part of the exchange.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then we're not rolling bonus damage because we both crit. Yes, it's just the regular damage.
Yeah, just regular
Correct.
damage. And we don't
Just-
get our armor, but we do get our shield.
Yeah. So you get to absorb 6 of the damage. Ooh, that's not good for either of you. So, yeah.
I think
so,
that-
It's
down, I
11 to
think.
me.
so 17 minus 6, so 11 for Virgil, and 20 minus
Virgil.
6 is 14 for Florence.
14.
And it's still not a major
yeah.
wound for Virgil either.
Florence is down.
Are you
Okay,
unconscious?
hold on. I'm definitely below my unconscious value.
Or is it, so that was all damage at once, to, or are both you facing major wounds? Check on his sheet.
Virgil did not take a major wound.
Okay.
Florence, is it at or higher than? Because it's at my major wound value.
I don't remember. I don't remember off the top of my head whether it's at or
In either
over.
case, Florence is at 5 hit points. That's below his unconscious.
Okay. You're going to go down at that point. So we see... We don't want you to go to -1 here. That's really what the worry. 5. You're at 0, my friend.
I'm at 0.
You need to be at +1. Why don't you... Your squire is going to move to try and secure you. And of course, you are a lord, so people aren't going to necessarily let you die in a duel if they can avoid it. But technically, Virgil, you could move to try and claim him as your hostage.
Hostage? Absolutely. Absolutely.
What I'm going to say for that, just because there is an army around you all.
Yeah, and I'm heavily engaged too, so there's a lot of them.
We're gonna have you both roll battle. Florence, you're at a -5 because you're not conscious, and the victor determines whether who owns the field enough for this to happen.
Do you want me to go first or you?
I rolled an 8.
All right.
Difficulty you gotta beat. Yeah, you win.
All right, Virgil, you take Florence captive. Do you allow his squire to still tend to him?
Yes, because I believe that Virgil thinks that Florence would do the same to him. I will say, though, that the moment, if he's at all still conscious, the moment that he can, Virgil will lean to Florence and go, I don't believe you're a traitor, but I do need you to know I'm better than you.
I think Florence is unconscious, so it doesn't. We'll leave it up to you guys whether it happens. We
It's
will
for
check.
Virgil. It's for Virgil.
Yeah. Virgil needs to say it. I get you. We need the squire test now, Florence, and that is a major wound. We did confirm.
It is a major wound. Success.
Okay. Yeah.
I have a question for you as well, Bob. Can I use my squire action to give him first aid as well?
Yes.
Virgil took some damage, but again, based on his honor, I believe that he believes Florence would do the same for him.
As his prisoner, doing that will give you a tick on hospitality.
Ooh.
The only time we'll see hospitality used in battle.
If only I could.
Yeah,
You'd
you would
be
have
screwed.
creamed me if that was the case.
All right. So I'll just roll both the heals mark for you if you're cool with that, or do you want to roll 2d3?
Yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
5. You get 5 health back. That'll probably spend the turn doing so as you're returned to the back lines this round. Assuming, Virgil, you're going to return him to the back lines as your prisoner.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
your squire will leave to do.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I am hurt, but I'm actually not that badly hurt. That True Knight bonus came in clutch.
Very nice.
I got some extra constitution points.
As Megan said in chat, can I use my squire action to have my squire fight his squire? That's what we really needed.
My squire could beat up your squire.
Yeah.
Literally, their dad just beat up the other dad, so I think the kids need to prove it too.
Yeah. Okay. We will check. We will go to Hugin now. Hugin, what was your battle test this round? Did we do it yet?
We did. It was a 2 out of 5 or 2.
Duel. That's right. You have a duel. And the reason you have a duel is because you're in the losing state. Otherwise, this would just be another encounter.
Okay.
Okay. So we roll to confirm. This is in fact a Saxon and not a knight. So I'm gonna roll a d6 on a 1 to 5. This is one of the Saxons. It's a Saxon. But no, Sussex doesn't have knights. Essex has knights. You are fighting a great spearman though, as you're on your horse.
Perfect.
Are you impassioned?
I think I tried. I already tried with the Hate Saxons and failed it, so
Failed it.
no.
Okay. All right, when you're ready.
All right. Gonna go at it with his spear as well. He's got a success.
With that Dex 10, we'll assume Cutred's like an older, experienced Saxon warrior from Sussex. He turns to you and he tries to stab you with the pointy end, but you get the slight advantage here.
Just barely.
All right. The good news is he doesn't have a shield because he's using that thing. So he takes 13 of that damage, which is not over his size. Oh, the damage before armor is over his size. So he does have to make a dex roll. And he falls on his ass.
That's why you shouldn't be old in war. It's the worst.
So now you get the +5 and he gets the -5.
For the next exchange, okay.
Yeah. As he tries to stand up.
All right, technically a success.
Yeah, he could crit a 5, otherwise you've got him beat. And he misses outright. It makes sense. Pretty hard to attack people from the ground. So he gets up, he tries to move up as quickly as he can, and you're able to just lean over the side of your horse and continue to jab him. It's 26. What was this guy's size and con? 32.
Pretty beefy. Yeah.
That's 7. That might be it. I need to check that. Yeah, he's still up for now. Just barely. So he does manage to potentially stand up. We're going to see if you just put him back on the ground, though.
He got his bullying this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, you
So
put
he's
him
still
back
on the
his,
ground?
Yeah, you put him back on his ass. This is a duel.
If this is an older guy, let me roll merciful.
Okay.
You die here, old man.
roll cruel.
Oh no, this guy.
Okay. We're gonna say this is like a shocking moment for Hugin, because just you ready the spear, you realize that he calls for mercy just as you connect for the killing blow.
Yeah, I think Hugin, as he thrusts the spear forward and it just like bursts out of the guy's back. It just hangs there. He doesn't withdraw the spear for a moment, and the Saxon slumps over, taking some of the spear with it, and Hugin just blinks because he didn't even hesitate or even think about this. The end was coming. He could tell the Saxon was having a hard time. But
awesome.
Just the age of the Saxon if you're fighting a real young kid or something, like fighting the young or the old, it finally hits him that he was fighting someone older, and it just wasn't a faceless person. It was somebody else. But I bet he doesn't have too much time to truly think about this trauma. That's for later, and you're supposed to drink that away, so whatever.
I like his jib.
Hugin, you do take 4 damage over 2 hits. And Florence, you also take 5 damage over 1 hit. 4 damage,
0.
sorry. 4 damage over 1 hit.
Oh,
so,
I am above 0.
Yeah. Yeah. So you needed both those squires to tend to you, so that's going to be like that's Virgil offering his squire is why you're not dead. And I listed glory for everyone, 24 for Hugin, 25 for Florence, 80 for Virgil there for taking down an Earl.
Woo.
Yeah. And changing the battle a bit. There is a shift on the winning side for Nanteleod this upcoming round as we move to Virgil and Hugin. Virgil, how are you positioning in the battle?
Virgil's going to fight regular engaged. he did pretty good the last couple of rounds. He's out of passions, and the battle's starting to shift. I think as Marshal, he's seeing that his duty is to start falling back. I think he's gonna move to engaged, and the next round he'll disengage to get some first aid.
And Hugin?
Well, the chip damage, the arrow is sticking in him. Question though. Where is Sir Dallin? Hugin's new buddy. Where is Sir Dallin?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, the returned Sir Dallin, the other Sir Dallin.
Yes.
Oh,
That's a great question. I think that's a question for you, Bob. I don't know this. Yeah, okay.
He is fighting in the front lines. He is heavily engaged.
For some reason, no one can seem to figure out how to break his armor.
Yeah.
His
Magic or
Hu-
something.
Hugon kind of curses under his breath because he's supposed to be watching that guy. And I think Hugon is going to go up to try to fight with him and then hopefully drag him back afterward. So he's going to be heavily engaged.
Hugon's heavily engaged, and Virgil is what again? What it was?
Virgil was going to be regular engaged, but I, against my better judgment, if Hugon's pushing into heavily engaged, I think Virgil might stay in heavily engaged.
Okay.
Hey, we need our marshal. We do need our marshal. Remember, you're a marshal. I feel like we'd be chastising Edrich at this point.
You're right. I think Virgil would fall back into engaged.
Okay. Engaged. Okay.
You're lucky you're such a smooth talker.
Hugon is heavily engaged. We're going to get you to make a battle roll, sir.
I believe in you, buddy.
He is going to call upon his passion, his loyalty to his lord.
Let's see it.
Newly knighted, and oh, we got it.
Oh,
all right. So battle roll. I'll get one of these battle rolls here with the passion.
yeah,
Plus-
50-50 shot.
Yeah. Hey, we got it with a 1.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so 1 success is good. That is, you're gonna be you're in a winning position, so you're fighting an encounter. You're fighting by default. You're fighting Octa, or you're fighting Cutred. Octa of Anglia, or Cutred of Anglia.
A great spear or a sword. We will. God, they're beefy. Let's go against the sword because we get the +5, -5 shenanigans. And
Just so I note
Hugon's
too,
feeling it.
you will need to get like an 8 or higher for this to be successful. To switch, I forgot that on the last one. Yeah, there is an intense. You have to beat the intensity to switch with your battle roll.
Okay.
That doesn't
Okay,
matter.
I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Octa it is. I swear there was a great king of the Saxons.
Indeed.
And Hugon is going to believe this is him right here. Look, it's Octa.
There he is. He's escaped us for the last time.
I'm glad he's wearing a name tag. Coming back.
Yeah, hello, my name is. Yeah. All right, when you're ready, sir, go ahead and give me your exchange, and I will roll my side of it.
All right, spear +5 firm passion, but nothing else because great spear. A 12. All
Exchange
right,
in your favor.
got him. He has no shield. Good.
Whew. Takes 17 of that, and he has to try and resist. 22 is a size 13, so he's rolling dex. He stays up though. But man, does that hurt. So 22 at once, 17 getting through, size of 13, con of 15. Okay. All right, I'm gonna make a. I need to figure out what his hit points are. 1 sec. 13 plus 17. 30. And he took 17 of that. 13, so he has to make a roll against 13. You knock him, he's major wound. He's unconscious. When you suffer a major wound, you have to roll under your existing hit points to stay up, and he did not. So that
All right.
damage dealt was significant. You are going to get, for a single blow like that, you're going to get 27 glory for that encounter. Or for that, for that encounter.
All right. That's not a... For the encounters, you don't capture them if you can, do you?
Correct. Encounters typically they're going to be worthless. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty fast, and yeah. Plus, it's a dirty Saxon, not even knighted Saxon.
Yeah, he's from Anglia too, so you don't even know if he has like a homeland. He's coming out of the sea here, so.
Yeah, boat rats.
Oh, it came out of the sea. He's a merman.
Yes.
It's a merman worth lots of glory.
All right, where are we at here? Okay, we go to Virgil at engage now.
Virgil.
Oh, collateral. I'll do that real quick. 2 is still a fair chunk of potential damage there.
For
Woo! Collateral.
that's
Let me
with
just-
armor though, right?
Let me just make sure I did that right. Winning. There should have been one less dice, so 6, 2, 3, and 5.
Oh, you sure you don't want to drop the 6 for him?
It's not going to go through. So, no collateral damage. Yeah.
Collateral Hugon is going to petition to get rid of collateral damage. It's his least favorite.
I like it. All right. Virgil time?
Virgil time. You're in the
Virgil
winning
time.
section. You are engaged.
Battle roll first, yes?
Yeah.
That's a success, almost a crit on battle.
Okay, and I'm going to quickly reverse something back. You did get hit there, Zach, for 4. I forgot you're heavily engaged. So it was 5
For
days.
4?
Yeah. So
Okay.
5.
Oh, okay.
You
was
took 4 damage over 1 hit. 1 wound.
All right. Got it.
All right.
If it helps, Virgil's gonna give you a lot of head pats, dude. You're killing it for your first battle.
Yeah, hold on. Let me add up this damage here because I got 12, 20 in total with 33 max hit points. So
Ooh, so
unconscious
you're-
is 8.
How many
So
have
I'm
you got
still
left?
up. So I'm still up. I'd be 13 out of 13 hit points left. I go unconscious at
Okay,
8.
so if you take one more good chip damage, you're probably going down.
These damn archers. Get rid of them. Ban them from the battle.
All right.
Uh,
Just real quick here, we got an encounter for our boy Virgil. So
I do wish the Saxons would ban the stuff that we don't like. Sex, bruh.
Yeah, your default is Sor or as a Penda,
Penda.
or Sexbra. Your default's
looks like
Penda.
definitely Penda.
Okay. Valorously,
he has a-
recklessly.
Remind me if I
1, 2,
fight.
or 3.
Oh, that's right, for the
Yep.
meta rounds that I'm engaged for.
Yep.
That's a great question. Valorously, I think.
Valorously. Okay, so 2 rounds. When you're
Now
ready.
he does have a famous passion and hate Britons. I imagine that means he has to test his passion.
Yeah, we should probably get him to do that. Are you impassioned?
Nope.
Then I won't.
Okay. I can live with that. Okay, so he will get reflexive -5, it looks like. Unless he's mounted.
No, he wouldn't be. Not from port.
That's a critical, baby.
All right.
Virgil sweep.
Okay. Give me your damage and your crit.
Okay. That is a 21 base plus another 17.
Okay. He is unconscious in one go.
It's the Virgil sweep.
Just a body slam through a table that happens to be on the battlefield.
Who left that here?
Yeah. I was just making sure that's true. So you dealt 27, and he has a 15 and a 14 for his stats. 27 out of 29. He is for sure unconscious. So you get 20 glory, and you only suffer 3d6 collateral damage.
Okay.
Not enough to get through.
Very nice.
Okay.
This is the best battle that any battle has ever gone for Virgil. Like, by far. Things are
We
coming
haven't-
up, Virgil.
You haven't gotten a 20 or what's the passion where you fail it and you go crazy?
Oh, a madness.
Madness. You need a little madness.
I missed my shot for it already. I rolled Loyalty Lord on an 18. That was the one that could have done it to me. And I succeeded. Though knowing my luck, that was the one. That would have been the one.
I'm pressing on. Let me just see. I was looking for something. We will just shift it to. Is this the one I'm looking for? Yeah.
Earl Robert didn't come and fight, did he? Or is he still
Nope.
sitting at home?
No, he did not. And remind me to discuss something about him at the end of tonight. So
Oh god, he's dead.
we turn to a view of Florence, who's being tended to, and you just rousing. You look around, familiar banners of Nanteleod and Salisbury. Give me a battle test.
For Virgil?
All right.
Nope, this is for Florence.
No. For Florence.
15. Success.
Your eyes are blurry still. You're in a lot of pain. You look, while you're laying down, you look up and birds break from the tree line nearby. And you know that from almost anywhere, but you're in pain. You're not in a position of leadership. You're a captive. As you see a cavalry break from the tree line, moving right at the flank of Nanteleod.
Oh, shit.
Give me a recognized roll.
Any bonuses?
No.
Any negatives?
Nope. From your position, it's pretty much just a flat.
Nope.
Okay. They're unmarked. There's no banners. They ride well. Its line turn to face them, but they're too late. You watch this exchange quickly, and you see the position of the general as he falls off his horse head first onto the ground. There's
Do I know who the
units.
general is General Nanteleod?
It was an Nanteleod. You see a group of 2 or 3 of the cavalry break off as some of the people that are further up in the units close in on this cavalry and begin to rout them to the man. But the damage has been done. The ranks respond as you would when a general falls. You hear the sound of the horns, not necessarily signaling retreat, but signaling what has occurred. But it seems that the Saxons are almost immediately ready for this, because the moment the horns sound, that whole army begins to charge. You remember now, just now, receiving not information about any of this, but the order to be prepared to charge when the enemy horns are sounded. You assumed it was a typical, once we break the enemy, we pursue them.
I don't think he considered this in his wildest dreams of what could have happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Virgil, Hugin, we're going to give you, as we move to this kind of narratively, we're going to give you both awareness tests to start. Hugin, you're going to get a -5, and Virgil, you're going to get a -3, just from where you are on the battlefield.
Yeah. A battle test, or did you say awareness?
Awareness.
Oh, Bob, you love me so much. Look at that.
You guys are in the thick of it.
That's-
You don't even hear those
even
initial
wrong, too.
horns, right?
Yeah.
As the fight fights on. Florence will give you a heraldry test.
Failure by 1. Unfortunate.
Okay. Your eyes are blurry, as noted at the beginning. You sit up because this is now a threat to you if things go poorly here.
Yeah.
Up in front of you, like where one might put, say, engaged for purposes of this battle, that a huge rank of the Saxon warriors is crashed headlong in to that unit. And they're fighting man to man. The organization is weak on this side, almost non-existent, as a couple of the knights of that remain of Nanteleod's direct knights try to organize and try to rally. One in particular readies a rear guard to defend the retreat if a retreat is called. You can tell with your successful battle that might be how this goes.
Okay. Is his squire nearby?
Yeah.
He's getting
Yeah,
beaten up by my squire.
Squire fights.
Be nailed down.
Yeah. But yes, he's nearby.
I think he's gonna take him by the arm and he's gonna say, "Find Sir Virgil. Tell him what has happened."
Okay. And he will ride off to do so. We cut back to Virgil and Hugin for this round. With this, safe to say that you are on the losing side currently for this round. You are stuck where you were. If you would like to move back a rank or whatever, you're welcome to do, but you have no reason to go beyond that. You didn't hear anything. And
So-
there is no full-on retreat, to be clear. Like, there, yeah.
We don't know that this is happening yet. I will say, thank goodness, Virgil's plan was already to start falling back and have some of his wounds treated. He will be continuing to do that.
Okay.
And Hugon's goal of going up and fighting recklessly was to grab Sir Dallin, and to pull him back, or at least attempt to convince him to pull back.
Okay. It doesn't take much convincing when you look at him. He nods and he's seeing this charge from them, and he turns his horse and goes to move. So, guys, you need to make battle tests successfully, Virgil and Hugin, to go back more than one rank from where you are right now.
I think I only need to go back one rank, right? Because if I'm engaged, then I can move into prudent.
You would move into disengaged at that point, not
Yeah,
reserves. Okay.
Okay, so I would
Reserves-
need to do...
Yeah,
Gotcha.
reserves is where you get
Gotcha.
healed, so it's up to you. I'm just letting you know you have options. If you want to do it one round at a time, you could do that. Otherwise,
I'll try to do a battle test. I'm not awful at battle. If
Okay.
I fail, I just don't move the 2. And if I
Correct.
fumble, I probably stay where I'm at.
yes, that's exactly it. So fumble,
Gotcha.
you would be where you get stuck. You didn't fumble,
Okay.
so you go
No,
back to disengage.
almost.
Yeah,
Yeah, correct.
Hugin. Okay, so Hugin, you guys get back. Do you want to go back to engaged this round?
Yeah. If we can only move one, just back to
Yeah.
engage then.
If you fail your battle, you can only move one through the tides of
Right.
battle. There's like just a lot of chaos going on here.
Yeah.
If you guys were like in a strong position of victory right now, I'd give you a bonus to that roll, that sort of thing.
Yeah, there'd be
Um,
more units going forward to cover, yeah.
Deal with Hugin because he's most frontman at this point. Your battle roll now you get to test the battle roll that's actually your like opponent. What are you going to face this round?
Okay, I have another passion here, but I don't know if it's our edition yet. It's a devotion to God.
As noted, we made Hugin in 6th edition. You can roll him in 6th edition if it doesn't oppose. We actually have Love God. We have a player running around with Love God right now, so you're good. Yeah.
I love God.
Hugin he's feeling it. He's feeling a little tired, and he hasn't eaten in a while, and he's just hoping and praying the Almighty Lord. And the Almighty Lord is not smiling upon him today. Maybe tomorrow.
Then you're making Lassam Bruja proud with that. So, also known as, his character is now known as, what was it? The heir of Job is what.
Oh, no.
So, with that in mind, yeah, you just give me your battle roll flat.
Yep, flat battle, no good.
All right, so that is, you are engaged in losing. You end up in a duel. So as much as you want to get back as soon as you can, someone gets right in your way. Reedbur of Anglia with a 14 sword.
All right. If he wants to tango, Hugon puts on a brave face.
Yeah, this is a duel, so this is kill or yield kind of thing.
All right, but he just has a sword, so I'll get the +5, -5.
Yep.
All right, he'll heave with the spear. Out of my way, Saxon!
Look at that. Look at this guy go. Hey, little Hugin go. Yeah.
I think he's my new favorite little boy.
All right.
All right, that's an actual crit.
Natty 20s.
Right.
Yeah.
And so let me roll some damage, I suppose. He didn't get nothing on his sword.
Ooh,
not the most
not the
for
best.
damage.
You've done more off your normal strike, but it's still over his size, and that's what you want, because then he has to test Dex, and he fails, so he's on his ass. You already had the +5, -5, so this will double.
Oh man, I feel like with how many people Hugon has been tripping up,
it doesn't
fight
double
looked
to you, it doubles for him. I should clarify that. So you stay at your +5, but he has an additional penalty.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Hugon also has a lasso that he just tosses out every once in a while.
Yeah, the Saxons, I made them a little not so dexterous, so big hits are the way through them, right? And if they're not a crazy size. Like, for example, if you did under 17, he'd still be standing.
True, they're beefy and oh no.
Oh.
All right.
Here we go. 30.
Ooh. 23 damage. So
20.
-16. That is 7 damage through your armor. And I don't think it double your size, but you do need to make a horsemanship roll if you're still conscious.
All right, let me see. So I was at 13. 7 would take me to 6. And my unconscious is 8. So I would be unconscious.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Hugin is a knight. We do have the establishment that you role played linking up with Sir Dallin. There's a chance that Dallin here is going to do something heroic in response. I'm going to say that this has to be a 19 or a 20 on this roll for Dallin to get involved. Otherwise, he's pushed back just through the tides of battle.
All right. And he gets a 19.
Sir Dallin dismounts and yells to your squire, "Put him on the horse." And then we don't see what happens, but we see him begin to exchange with Reedbur.
And I think
Yeah, go ahead.
that guy shattered Hugin's spear and everything with a crit, with the sword and everything, and it sank just right into his shoulder.
Give me your Esquire roll. Let's make sure you don't fumble.
I think I got a new. If I have a new squire, that's 15.
15, yeah.
All right, let me do that.
Not a fumble,
Squire
though.
is panicking.
Esquire gets you where you need to go, but he's going to go way the hell out of the way because at this point, the battle's behind you. Like, there's not an evident way to go. We turn back to Virgil now. We get to make your roll and disengage, sir. Battle roll, please.
That's a critical.
Okay. Give me a heraldry. Give me a heraldry or recognize heraldry plus 10.
Yes, Captain. Heraldry plus 10. Oh, that's pretty good. Success.
You actually see Cerdic in the distance. And you see him reaching down and grabbing a banner and holding it high. The white dragon on the green field. The banner of the Winter Prince.
Oh.
I
don't know if Virgil cares about that.
Yeah, that's it. That's why it's interesting. So Virgil's probably the least interested out of the whole group. Maybe Hugin less, but just from lack of familiarity. But this moment, you see your heroic opportunity, which you rolled for your crit battle. You can tell that the army's breaking. It's a second away from breaking. The battle's lost. The horns will sound. This. You have an opportunity to either flee or to try and hold the line here at the disengaged mark so that more men can retreat. That there's some organization, that there's some order here. You look back and that the banners of Nanteleod have fallen.
Shit. Okay, I am going to test something. And the odds are in favor of Virgil staying to hold the line. Never mind. I am not going to roll the other one. I'd say that's pretty groovy.
Valorous 17, sir.
It is done.
Okay. This is what you'll be rolling. 7, 7, and 5. Battle. Weapon skill. Horsemanship.
Okay. I would like to test a passion. And this might screw me over. I'm going to test love of family. Because I think Virgil would like to return home to the people that he loves.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. That's going to be a -5 to everything now, yeah?
Nope. Not at a
No,
15.
15.
Oh, okay. Just
Yeah.
normal? Okay, thank God.
You're not a
That's
melancholic.
right, it's famous.
Yeah.
It's famous or higher.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. We're fine then. How are you? Okay, so weapon skill. I'll do weapon skill first.
Okay. 7 or above. Got 1 point.
Got it. Okay, battle next. That's a critical.
3 points.
Okay. I'm so fucking nervous. Okay, and then I just got to get above a 5 with horsemanship. That's what I need.
Okay.
Holy shit.
You hold the ground heroically as you watch knights that you're familiar with, at least by reputation. Some of these famous knights, renowned knights, notable knights, all falling dead to the Saxons as they rally under their new banner of the White Dragon.
We don't give them an ounce. We make sure that they know the caliber of Salisbury Knights. That not one of us falls without 100 of them first. For Logris. For Salisbury.
And now for collateral damage.
Do your worst. Give me what you got.
5d6.
I've still got a decent fighting man's strength left in me. Ah!
6 damage over to 1 wound.
Okay, that's not bad.
Does that put you unconscious, or are you still good? Probably from True Knight.
Not even
bonus?
close.
Yeah.
Yep. True Knight really helped a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
That puts me down to 14 out of 7 is my unconscious rating.
Florence, give me an awareness roll.
Oh, sorry, 8's my unconscious rating.
And then give me a battle test.
You're by 1. That one is a success.
Okay. You have an encounter here, whether you like it or not. Even in the reserved. No, you don't. Sorry, you have to roll, which you did. So you are basically being pushed backwards under threat. Like, they are starting to reach the back line now, and you hear the sound of retreat at this point. The horn goes. You are forced behind the back line to avoid damage, but you still have to raise your shield once to take a javelin to it. Cheers coming. Shouts from Saxons. Chanting in Saxons. Florence, heraldry roll. Virgil and Hugin, awareness rolls.
Hugin?
Passed.
I'm not sure if Hugin is aware of much at this point.
yeah. Sorry, that's right. So
Maybe he's dreaming.
Virgil, as you turn to the side, just pan the forest. You haven't seen this man in a long time yourself, but you see the Merlin just standing at the edge of the forest.
What the fuck?
And then he starts to walk within the trees. He locks eyes with you for a moment. We are going to end this battle here with the fall of not only Nanteleod, but of the Winter Prince.
Oh no. That's bad.
We shift briefly to the side of the Black Dog, who has arrived successfully in Duplain, following the directions from Sarum that the army had marched that way. We see that almost like in a voiceless scene, we see the Castellan, or the ones acting as head of Duplain at this moment. Actually, it would be Gareth. Sir Gareth just shrug. Clearly, they didn't come this way. And with that, we end the Battle of Netley Marsh from the perspective of those of Salisbury.
I wonder if there's some kind of way we could see what else happened in the battle, like over with the Nanteleod guys.
Indeed. Before we do said thing, which will be immediately after this, we're going to go ahead and get anyone with any loyalty to Nanteleod or to the Winter Prince to make a roll. If you have homage Pendragon, homage Arthur, homage, Nanteleod, loyalty Nanteleod. You'll be making said rolls.
All right.
Please do so now, Florence.
Oh, sorry, was that wrong?
You're making an homage Pendragon +5.
Homage Pendragon +5.
As you're retreating, of course, you're free right now. Virgil hasn't been able to move to claim you at this moment. You might just very well escape that. We'll see. You hear one of the Knights of Summerland. He's bloodied, and you see him ride not far from you. He says, "They killed him. They killed the Winter Prince." Sir Percy, you will be in melancholy after hearing this news. Sir Florence, you've entered madness. Everything you fought for, everything you've done, just ended. This isn't how it was supposed to go. This is not how Merlin said it would go.
My God.
I have a question for... Actually, I think I know the answer for this. Florence, go ahead. I want to hear your role play first.
Okay. Florence just looks down to the ground as he holds his wound. Before he just... what first sounds to be a sob, but quickly becomes this chuckling madness that escapes from him. Something he's only felt once before. Everything is lost. Everything I fought for, everything I sacrificed is meaningless.
We see Florence grab a horse that's being tended by another squire. Despite his wounds, he mounts it in his madness, and he rides off into the forest. Virgil, I need a hunting roll from you, sir.
Damn it, my fucking money. Come back here.
Get back here!
Yeah.
That says Percy, but that... Oh, no, that is Percy's roll. Never mind. Ignore that.
Would a 3 have succeeded? It's fine if it would have.
Almost certainly, but just to double
Yeah.
check.
Let's see if it's a crit.
Hunting 10. Yeah, no, we're good.
Okay. We will address that the next time we see these characters, which will be 2 weeks from now. But next week, we'll be playing through an adventure out of the GM's Guide of 6th edition with our secondary characters for each of these. So we get to see who Zach will be having for a temporary secondary character. All squires, and these squires will be with Robert in an event called the Crucible. So we'll see where that goes. I hope you all had fun. We'll see what happens from here. So
That was great.
all right, gang. We'll do some quick shout outs, and then we're going to move to the loading screen as we prepare for the replay of the recorded event of the front through the eyes of the Nanteleod crew of the same battle. We'll start with you, Zach.
Hi, hello again. I'm Zach, and I got to play Hugon of Newton Manor. Did very well, surprisingly well for such a long and arduous battle. His first true fight. And like many fates, his is quite uncertain as well in the chaos here. I don't exactly know what we're supposed to do without the Winter Prince, but I guess this is Saxony now. We're Saxons. We're all Saxons.
Hail Wotan.
King
Hail
Cerdic,
Wotan.
Pendragon. Yep.
Yeah, I'm fascinated by this. Earl Robert better be doing something amazing as we're all dying out here.
Oh, Robert's a boy.
Yeah, just Jaren grumbles in the
Oh, okay,
background.
okay. We go to Mark.
Hello, I'm Mark, aka The Cat's Meow, and I do things on my channel over at The Cat's Meow Show. You can catch me there running Vampire the Masquerade, other things. My current series is House of Tremere, which you can find on, I want to say, Wednesdays at 9 p.m. EST, I believe. The American times always get me a little weird, but that's me. You can find me over there. Check out the links to stuff. See you
Awesome.
around.
And Liam.
Hi, everybody. I played Sir Virgil and exactly 2 words from Sir Percy the Black Dog today. Baron Virgil, acting interim marshal of Salisbury, had, I think, one of the best days of his life today, despite everything. I gotta say, for those of you who have been watching for a long time, you've seen Virgil's battle rolls, and you know that in general, in combat, despite being a combat-focused character, he does not fare nearly this well. Winter Prince, Winter Schmintz, Virgil had an excellent time. That was a great battle. Other than losing overall, that was not great. I'm super excited. I'm rearing to hop into the next part of this marathon to find out what happened. Because, wow, what a great story.
All right, gang. And I'm Bob. I do Pendragon 3 times a week. Sundays here with Salisbury, Tuesdays in Summerland, and Fridays over in Cambria, which is where Nanteleod's Legacy is. Now we know why it's called Nanteleod's Legacy. Because it's in his legacy where we determine the end of their Anarchy arc. So yeah, feel free to check that out. Stick around for the next session. We are doing a pre-recorded play of Nanteleod through the exact same battle. That'll be up in roughly 5 minutes. Thanks for watching, y'all. We're not going to raid out here because we're staying here. So we'll see you in 5.
Bye-bye.
By default, nights start at 21 with Kimmer culture, Christian